I will say, this game started way better than Kingmaker. Kingmaker felt slow to start with, but this is fantastic. Whew. Time to level up. It's time to level up. It's time to level up. It's time to level up. Ooh, I get a new feat. Ugh. I don't know what's good. Okay. Don't need that, I don't think. Oh, no. Could get cleave, but God, there's so many feats. Okay, a lot of them are require prerequisites. So I think I'm going to take Weapon Focus Greatsword. I think. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of quick research real quick. See about any good feats for a Blood Rager. Furious Focus. Is that something I can get? Did I spell it wrong? Furious. I guess maybe that's like a rage power or something. Unless Furious Focus isn't in this edition, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's like 2E I'm looking at, which is difficult. I'll do weapon focus. It's okay, so I can get +2 saving throws against spells that we cast. Okay. Well, I guess in that case I should put my greatsword back on. Oh, I got a personal chest. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Hey, wait. Mind if I bend your ear about something? Olivia is outside your door, leaning casually against a shelf. So, here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission. I get that. I know you'll get the job done. I saw you in action. But here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. Everything seems clear so far. What do you want to discuss? So, the rift that damned Beetle left with its scythe? Yeah, well, it cut the city in two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Not that any of them tried to make sure. But if you got a mind to go across, and I think you're going to have to eventually, you might want to give the square a once-over. When do you think the demons will attack next? Your guess is as good as mine. It might not be here. They could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've lost the upper hand and that we're going to push back hard. If things kick off here, you should know, after they attack, some things could get changed beyond recognition. So if you've got any business in these taken care of, you better do it soon. Do you want me to stay here and guard the tavern? You what? No! Your task is far too important. You can't just hole up in here all cozy-like waiting for the demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make any move in this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to an ash pile. Got it? Thanks for the warning. Hello, Shantan. The dwarf resembles an abandoned citadel, one whose high, crumbling walls are still holding fast, but whose empty, lightless windows make it clear that all inside is dead.
Oh, it's you. Good work back there with the Grey Garrison. Named Saunton Vane, if you heard rumors about me.
His face, which looks like it has never known anything as carefree as a smile, grimaces.
Just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true.
I need to talk to the elf who calls himself the Storyteller. Do you know where I can find him?
The Storyteller?
Sodden strokes his beard in thought.
A strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort. He just listened. At first, I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible. But later I realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he's still alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble, too. So if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. I do know one place he might be. Look for him at the Black Wing. It's a library here. I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, but he loved the place. He would sit there all day and night.
What do people say about you?
They say I'm a traitor as bad as Arel Voresh, that I'm a disgrace even among the ranks of the condemned, that Queen Galfrey should have never spared me, that I belong on the gallows.
Why do they hate you so much, dude?
You really don't know?
Sawton gives you a long, morose look, then sighs.
I'm the reason why the Crusade forces are holed up in a fortress on the edge of the World Wound instead of bringing the fight to the demons. We used to have a foothold in the Wound, the mighty, unassailable city of Dresden. We used to have it, until it fell, and all because of my stupidity. I gave the enemy our main citadel. I was tired. I was tried. They wanted to execute me, and rightly so, but the Queen intervened. She said that I should live and fight in order to undo what I'd done. That's how I live, decade after decade, fighting in the condemned. The dwarf shrugs. As you can see, I've fixed nothing, and I have earned no forgiveness. You gonna spit on my face, too? It wouldn't surprise me.
I hope you earn forgiveness.
Thank you. From the depths of my soul, thank you. But I haven't had hope for a long time.
A whole city fell because of you. How's that possible?
What do you mean, how?
The knight glares at you from beneath his furrowed brows.
If you don't trust the word of a condemned, go ask somebody else. Like my little brother, Joran. And if you still don't believe it, what's it to me? But if you're about to ask me to recount the story of my disgrace for the 1000th time, don't.
You really don't have any friends?
I couldn't have survived this long if I was completely alone. Joran, my little brother, he keeps me going. He never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from me, like they might catch what I got. Even fighters in the condemned console themselves by thinking, I got stripped of my rank, but at least I'm not Staunton. Commander Tierbane seems to be the only person in the whole army who remembers that I'm a soldier, not a drudge. She has no qualms about taking me into battle. She's had some mug flung in her face in the past, or so I hear. That's why she tries to keep an open mind about people. It's no surprise that she's the only one to hold onto her senses of reason in this farce.
So many years in the condemned. Surely you've paid your penance by now.
That's not up to me to decide. My life is in the Queen's hands.
He falls silent for a moment, and then in a trembling voice he adds,
To the condemned isn't the worst part. All these years I've paid to Torag for forgiveness. Countless times I've gone to his priest. Countless times I've kneeled before his altar. If only the father of dwarvenkind would answer my prayers just once. Not to restore what I've lost, but just to tell me that I'm still one of his children. But it seems he doesn't give a damn about me. What can I expect from mere mortals when my own god doesn't think I deserve redemption? I gotta go. Go on then. Maybe we'll see each other again.
Carmela looks over you pensively, toying with the snake-shaped bone amulet that dangles from her pale neck. Noticing your glance, she flashes you a cold, barely there smile. Greetings. It seems for a moment that the girl wants to say something else, but the pause grows too long, and she slips back into cautious silence. I see you're in cautious silence, but give me your life story. You want to know more about me than you already do? Why? Camilla arches a dainty brow. I think the spirits of this tormented land, they guide me in battle. I'll help you fight the demons, and I swear that you can rely on me in this matter. Isn't that sufficient? Where'd you learn to wield the rapier so well, even though you do like 4 damage? I had good teachers. Although they don't get all the credit, I'm a most diligent student. Carmela licks her parched lips. Your amulet's quite unusual. Where'd you get it? Oh, my little trinket. It's so nice of you to notice. But I assure you, this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? That's why my wife married me. Anyway, as much as I enjoy our delightful conversations, the spirits are calling me, and I must respond. Please excuse me. Carmela turns away, watching out of the corner of her eye. I didn't say we're done talking. Your speech tells me you're of noble birth. Carmela laughs, her practiced musical laugh, as she watches you from under lowered lashes. You're most insightful, a fine quality to have. Carmela's laughter ends, and unspoken words hang in the silence. Still, I believe that being of noble birth does not give anyone the right to look down. Forgive my questions of you. There's nothing wrong with being a noble. People are not born equal. Nope. Sure, that one. Is that so? Well, thank you for sharing your opinion with me. Bye. Horace, give me money.
Here, take this. Yes, it's 2,000 coins. Take your payment and remember that Horace Gwyrm always keeps his word. You helped me get back to the surface and I duly paid you for escorting me. Now, speaking of our future cooperation...
Horus looks at you with unvarnished disapproval, his arms folded across his chest, his foot tapping impatiently.
I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your service.
What do you mean a job for someone like me?
For an adventurer ready to sell their soul for booze and then lie down drunk in the gutter. Or do you think you're different somehow? A traveling knight, perhaps? Noble of heart, but without a coin to your name.
Horus sizes you up critically and then sighs and shrugs.
You seem reliable enough ally to me, and you did get me out of those mongrel caves, so why should I care what you do with my money once you've got it?
Succeed a perception check. Horus seems like one of those people who think the entire world owes him something. However, you hear the notes of hysteria beneath his smug arrogance. It's as though he's really quite nervous, but taking great pains to conceal it. So what kind of job you got? I am, after all, a bounty hunter.
You shall be my bodyguard. You see, I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Kenabres. I still have... Well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in a wealthy part of the city. Even before the demons attacked, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside, one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now.
Oh, give me a moment to switch over my headphone.
I have little hopes that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, but I expect the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar knows what happened there since. Therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion and guard me there until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they've no desire to step foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors, that's what they are. Also, please do take Carmela with you. I trust that girl more than the rest of your gang. She's of noble birth, after all.
What kind of reward are we talking about here?
1,000 gold coins.
I have a plus on this one. Double the reward and I'll think about it.
Ha! Yeah, right. For that kind of money, I could hire Queen Galfrey herself to guard me. 1,000's my final offer.
Deal.
Marvelous. Most excellent.
Horus's face relaxes, smoothing a few of the tense lines.
I'll proceed to my mansion, and once we wait there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city's like the back of my hand, but do hurry, unless you want me to lower your reward.
Jesus. Whew, it's a lot of talking. A strange figure towers over the bar, a huge, ungainly man with skin so milky white that his blue veins are visible even from a distance. His bald head is equal parts lumpy and pitted. Jesus, poor man! And blood-filled eyes stare impassively over at you from beneath his pale brows. The glass in the albino's large, clumsy hands looks dangerously delicate, as if one twitch of those callous fingers would be enough to crush it. A gold medallion engraved with a tankard gleams around his neck.
What'll it be?
Who are you? The albino slowly takes your measure with red eyes, and finally with a gentle says,
Gemel Hawks, vampire.
You really a vampire? Gemel gives you a long look of reproach, and then grudgingly answers, No. How'd you end up in the Crusader City?
How did anyone end up here? How did you, or them?
With a huge hand, the tavern keeper gestures at the ragtag group assembled in the room.
The world is big, but still there in places for everyone. People who no longer have a life anywhere else, they end up here.
That medallion you're wearing, that's a sacred symbol, isn't it? Are you a cleric of Caden Kalien?
I'm a tavern keeper, best in the city, the best there's ever been, and I pray to the best god there is.
Any news in the city?
The bottle looks at you. There are demons everywhere, and you showed up.
Are there any places in the city worth visiting?
If you mean places that are normal people usually stay away from, then you are plenty, like the Picton wine cellar.
Gimel pauses for effect, like the name of the place should alone make you quiver in fear.
I once belonged to a Pitaxian trading house. Then King Irvedi came into power. Impetax and properly started changing hands. Soon after, the seller's shop assistant was found in a ditch. Not all of him, mind you, just his head. Numerian gangsters had taken possession of the place. They wanted to sell something stronger than wine on the street, and they ended up on the gallows. Then King Orvetti's number was up, so now the store stands empty and unclaimed. People say that a headless ghost wanders the place at night, moaning ghoulishly. Oh. After coming to the end of his story, unusually long by his standards, the tavern keeper takes a swig from his tankard. Just don't ask me how he makes any noise with no head. I wasn't there. I just tell like I've heard it. What you got for me, boy?
Let's see, do you have... Okay, I'll take that. Ingredients. Bag of holding! That's where it's at, my boy. I'll grab the lock. Ooh, that's 2 lock. That's 1,000. Oof. Don't need any potions. Gloves of the Neophyte. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, too. I'm going to see if I can get the gloves of the Neophyte. Let's start selling. Oh, no, I want to keep that. Alright, still costing me 1,700. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, got me a bag of holding. Hell yeah. Let's level up our people. Why would I want deflect arrows? I'm shooting. Why would I want deflect arrows? I'm not using a one-handed crossbow. No. Yeah, I'd rather get improved initiative. For the right. Ugh, fine. I'll get your stupid thing. Okay. Got fast movement. Key strike magic. Zen archery. It doesn't matter for him. Extra attack. Okay, sweet. So I got key on him now. Alright, what you got for me, girl? Right. It's more AC for her. Oh, I got a lot of spells now. Can I... Oh, okay. Excuse me. Gonna do hold person, because they're really good. Do bull strength. I'll do inflict moderate wounds. Why not? Heavy armor focus. Okay. Mercy sickened. Okay. Oh, I just got an aura of courage. Oh, neat. Just giving a bonus. I like that. Didn't I just talk to you over there? Anevia, in her muted colors, blends almost perfectly into the background. She appears relaxed, but her seemingly unfocused eyes are taking in everything around her, tracking and flittering to potential threats. The only tell is the way she drums her fingers on her hip near her weapon sheath. She shows no sign of her injuries and confidently leans on her previously broken leg. She pretends to have just noticed you, even though she watched you approach from afar. Oh hey! See how they patched me up? Now I can run, jump, or dance a jig if I feel like that. Any suspicious place in the city I should pay attention to? There were a couple spots I wanted to check out, but I don't have the time. If there really is a den of cultists there, it would be good if you just swoop in there and bust some heads. You don't even need a search warrant. The first one is the Silken Thread. It's a funny little tailor shop that doesn't take any orders and never buys any fabric, but they always seem oh so busy. They're busy with something in there, all right. Sewing, isn't it? Sewing. You know you've been talking too long. Sewing, isn't it? The second one is the alchemy shop, Topaz Solutions, and they trade in everything, not just healing potions. Judging by the ingredients they've been buying on the black market, there's something fishy about the alchemical rituals going down in that place.